How's it going, fight fans? This is Alex Correa with my co-host Oscar Villalobos, and this is Squared Circle Report.
How's it going, Alex?
It's fantastic. We got a big weekend boxing starting on Thursday night, actually.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah. But before we go on to those fights, let's talk about the fight from last week. Mauricio Lara fight versus Lee Wood, and Mauricio Lara was challenging Lee Wood in his backyard for the title fight. And it was a great fight. Wood was edging him out, but it was really competitive. And Lara just turned it on, and them heavy punches.
Seventh round,
like knocked him down, like hard, man. His head bounced off the canvas, everything.
Right.
And the corner ended up throwing in the towel, man. That was pretty controversial. It was going all over Twitter if he should or shouldn't have. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I think that was the right decision. I mean, he was hurt, even when he got up right away after the shot.
Yeah.
And I think he got up too quick. He should have stayed down, maybe gotten the 8 count at least, gotten his head straight.
Right.
But he jumped up right away, and I think he was really hurt. He said he wasn't, but you have a hard-hitting puncher, that's going to go after you right away. So I think that was the right strategy from his corner, to stop the fight at the right time.
Right.
So
it's always better to stop it early than late.
Exactly. Because it's dangerous. Overall, it's boxing, and if you're, miscombobulated, if you don't know where you're at, one punch and it might even kill someone. So.
Right.
So I think it's the right stoppage, by his corner. So
yeah, if you guys rewatch it, like his legs weren't all there. He was still on
shaky legs, right?
Yeah,
shaky
so
legs.
it was, and then Laura was pushing the ref out, ready to go ahead him. It was a good stoppage. I mean, everyone got to agree with that one. But
right. Yeah, and then those were great fights actually on DAZN. And then later that night as well, Saturday night, we had boxing from Golden Boy Promotions also on DAZN. The main event featured Luis Pantera Neri versus Azad Crazy A Hovnanian. That fight was a war from the first round till it ended. It looked like one guy was going down in the first round, second round, and it was just back and forth, ebb and flows, and that's what we like, as most boxing fans. That's what we yearn pretty much,
Right.
A great fight, a great war, and both fights, not taking a step back, just pushing each other back and forth, and that's what this fight had, In my opinion, as of February? We're still in February.
Yeah.
This fight to me is fight of the year. It's a candidate for fight of the year as of now, but we have many more months to go in the boxing world. So we'll see what we get in the future. But for now, if you guys want to see a great fight, check it out. It's still on DAZN. Go rewatch it. If you have time. Great fight.
Yeah, my phone was blowing up. You watching it? Like, yeah, just watching it. Stop bothering me. But yeah, it was a great fight. Make sure you guys check it out. And yeah, it was good. And Golden Boy's gonna kick off this week on Thursday with their fights, and with the main event being Scrappy Ramirez against Luis Padilla. So Ramirez being undefeated fighter, young welterweight coming up. So so you guys keep an eye out for him, and also Manuel Flores against Franklin Gonzalez. Gucci Manny, is that what they call him?
Gucci Manny.
Yeah. I mean, you got to watch it, man, with those great nicknames. But either way, that's going to be a really entertaining fight. It's under the radar, but make sure you guys check it out Thursday night. I mean, it's a treat. It's going to be a treat for us,
Right. And then Saturday night, we have Showtime fights. Saturday, they're going to be in Minneapolis, Minnesota. We have it's a good card. Overall, the main event is going to feature a newcomer, Sobriel Matias versus Jeremias Ponce. We also have Minnesota's own, I think he's from Minnesota, Jamal James Shango versus Alberto Palneta. And then we also have Elvis Rodriguez versus Joseph Adorno. All those 3 fights are going to be good fights. They're the televised card on Showtime, and they should be good fights. So don't miss them.
Yeah, that's a really strong triple header. Their PBC's putting on. So yeah, make sure you guys tune in. And you guys won't be disappointed. Trust me.
Right. Good stuff. And then on Sunday, we have Top Rank pay-per-view. Take it away.
There you go, man. We got one of Oscar's favorite fighters going, the problem child, Jake Paul. He'll be going on facing his first professional boxer in Tommy Fury, younger brother to the heavyweight champion Tyson Fury. So a lot of eyes are going to be on this because everyone's excited he's fighting an actual boxer, and Tommy Fury is actually the biggest guy he's fought physically. So that's another thing that everyone's got eyes on. Like, what do you think about the fight?
Yeah, I think Jake Paul. It's his first fight against a true boxer, and I think as boxing fans, we're gonna be watching it just to see if he can take a punch from a real boxer, or if he's a real deal, or if he's just a fraud. Obviously he is working out with the right team. He's fought decent opponents, UFC fighters, I think NBA, YouTube stars, etc. But this Sunday we're gonna see if he is the real deal, if he can take on a real boxer in Tommy Fury. I guess we're going to tune in and see what's going to happen. So.
Yeah. I mean, these guys don't like each other. They've been on again, off again with the fight. So this fight's actually finally going to happen. They're both in Saudi Arabia, so it's time, man. This Sunday. So like I said, we'll be tuning in, and I'm sure a lot more people will be also.
Right. And the co-main event, we have Ilang Makabu versus Badu Jack. That's it's a real. These are 2 cruiserweight fighters for a title fight. So we'll see what happens there. I wasn't even aware that Badu Jack was a cruiserweight. I had seen him as a lightweight in the past, but apparently now he's a cruiserweight, and I think he's had 2 or 3 fights already at cruiserweight that he's won. So we'll see if how he does against a champion in Makabu. So stay tuned.
All right, guys. Everything will be all the times, and undercards will be posted on all my social media platforms, on Squared Circle Report, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Make sure you guys check it in. We'll see you guys next week.
And real quick, I want to add one more thing. For all those bettors out there, Jake Paul opened up at minus 180. So if you guys are ready, put on those bets, either with Jake Paul or Tommy Fury. Let's go.
Yeah.